Reliably superb Carey Mulligan plays Sandler's pregnant wife in distress, while the sublime Paul Dano voices a lovable extraterrestrial. In his 2002 comedy Mr. Deeds, Adam Sandler's eponymous good guy belts out David Bowie's Space Oddity aboard a private jet. More than 20 years later, Sandler finally gets to play an actual astronaut on his own sort of space oddity, thanks to a surprise guest that sneaks aboard his plane and isn't exactly human. With Spaceman, Sandler continues his Netflix streak with yet another project, which will be released on the streaming giant on March 1. Sandler's projects thus far, with the platform thus far, have ranged from silly and family-oriented, Hubie Halloween, You're So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah, Leo, to more serious and dramatic, The Meyerowitz Stories, Hustle. With Spaceman, despite the sort of silly nature of the title itself, is more in line with the latter. It's a thought-provoking, dare we say tear-jerking sci-fi drama that looks very retro throughout to thrilling effect. It's also boosted by the reliably excellent Carey Mulligan opposite Sandler shooting his shot with yet another acclaimed director behind the lens. Mulligan is an Oscar nominee, Sandler is not, though Punch Drunk Love and Uncut Gems should have made him one. And there is a bit of a disparity between her performance and Sandler's. Filmmaker Johann Renck, who's known for directing HBO's acclaimed series Chernobyl, is the screenwriter and director of Spaceman, and his talents certainly shine through on a visual level at the very least. Renck recently praised Sandler's performance as phenomenal here, though some might push back, even if you're a fan of Sandler's. In the end, we're left with mixed results. Spaceman suffers from a sort of dull vibe after a shocking first act, though its contemplative, moody nature certainly makes it worth checking out for sci-fi fans. Sandler is tasked with playing a Czech native accent and all. You don't notice it at first, but once the lone wolf astronaut finally opens his mouth and starts speaking, via a press conference to the folks back on Earth, the rhythm of his speech might strike you. Wait, is that an accent? For basically the second half of the movie, Sandler's stab at sounding Czech seems to fade away. His wife Lenka, Mulligan, speaks with an English accent, so that's not exactly an issue. To that end, Sandler's fans who are looking for that good old-fashioned American comedy, accents and all, need not apply for Spaceman. But if you can get past the accent, it's certainly a hoot seeing the committed Sandler float through space, self-medicate his anxiety with floating drops of vodka, and banter with his earthbound liaison Peter, Kunal Nayyar, delightful in his post-Big Bang Theory work. The following plot reveal here is given away in the film's promotional trailer, so fret not for a spoiler. Things get interesting for the fading Jacob once a spider-like alien invades his ship. Conveniently, the spacecraft's cameras are now malfunctioning, so no one back home, Peter included, knows what's going on. Is it a figment of Jacob's imagination? A manifestation of his growing insanity? Carey Mulligan and Paul Dano give great performances. The mysterious entity is voiced to sublime perfection by acclaimed actor Paul Dano, a role that's light years away from his recent Dumb Money starring turn. If you're not a sci-fi fan, the sudden appearance of this creature might feel a little silly, and the questionable CGI doesn't exactly help. But we're encouraging you to stick it out to see what exactly heinous is capable of. That's the name Jacob gives it once they start conversing. It's through these conversations that we learn more about Jacob's checkered past with some eerie, visually arresting flashback sequences that are perhaps reminiscent of the way Paul Schrader captured those flashbacks in The Card Counter 2021 with Oscar Isaac. In Spaceman, Jacob's memories haunt him, and the mysterious Hannes is able to bring them back fresh in Jacob's mind, whether he likes it or not, which all seems heavily lifted from Solaris. There are moments that reveal his fading marriage with now pregnant wife Lenka, who's busy back home trying to send him a breakup video message because she simply can't take the loneliness any longer. It's a role Mulligan can play in her sleep, but thank God it's her. Between Maestro and now Spaceman, we can't wait to see what's next for her on the Netflix front. Spaceman is now playing in select theaters and starts streaming on Netflix March 1. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Trend Gossip News. Thank you for watching.